So the challenge for this game was pacifist Finland. Building up my territory, minding my own business, appearing on the surface to be like this very friendly guy. While in reality, I just wait for the perfect moment to pounce. The moment when they take away all of their troops to another front and then swoop in and take over everything. But then I realized we were playing Supremacy, right? Basically everyone here is either bad or inactive. So this strategy really wouldn't make any sense. And I immediately scrapped that idea. I was now gonna be super aggressive Finland. However, my initial plan to not take the initiative actually presented me with the first good opportunity here, which was that Sweden attacked Norway and Norway now pulled down all his troops. Go get him, Norway. So I immediately jumped on the opportunity and took these 3 provinces from Norway. And after that I could build up a defensive line facing Sweden and then take all of my other units east. And he's doing it, but he's not stopping. Oh my god, what is he deploying here? I just thought this looks weird. I'm checking out day 5 and oh my god, he's deploying Tatiana. I hate this hero so much. There's no way I can counter this if I don't have my own Tatiana, right? Man, I think if this is a Tatiana that's just gonna start bombarding me, I think I'm just not gonna bother. Alright, now that my army is gathered and complete, I can start attacking St. Petersburg. So I guess whatever is deploying here is just probably also the MF, because it's happening more than once. Alright, so I broke through Russia's unit, but then like Ukraine, oh my god, he blocked me here and was like, oh, that's a peace, man. Yeah, now I war with him. So to take on my multiple enemies, I made an ally, but then the ally died. So now it's all just me again. I appreciate the sacrifice. Caucasus declared war on me because he's in an alliance with Russia and Northern Russia, but Northern Russia and Russia are both kinda dead and very inactive. I told him, do you really want to do this? Oh, I texted the wrong guy. Well, seems like Ukraine is positioning his army at this front line and then going inactive, which is not a good strategy because I'm gonna get everything for free. Alright, so I basically captured all of Ukraine. His one army is still sitting here and I'm just letting it be. We can probably take the Caucasus and then we have so much territory. We kind of need to just sit back and build up some harbors, railroads and fortresses to just deal with morale a little bit. I am still alive. Nobody attacked me during the night. Actually, Ukraine attacked me during the night, but you know, remember when he had like 35 units here? Well, they went all the way up here and ran into an army from mine here and then they died. Very sad. But yeah, so I mean, we're gonna probably just establish a defensive line down here and then the defensive line here and probably just maintain the defensive line here. So apparently Romania has some kind of beef with Turkey and Greece, and apparently I'm the one profiting from it. I'm at war with Sweden now, because he attacked me with his artillery, and I don't know if this was an accident or not. And this is the hero that I really want. Like this hero and the Togo are gonna really be the best heroes at fighting these level 4 fortresses. Actually, what the fuck? I'm at war with Poland. I accidentally I took this province. Oh my god. I did not want to do that. I don't even want to take all these provinces anyways. I'm ecoing. I'm 68. I don't even want these provinces. Oof, Sweden. Oof, take that. Wow, interesting battle. We're shooting at each other's fortresses from our own fortresses, and we are also both spamming the gas cloud. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on here. So our artillery war is basically decided, right? I have just a lot more artillery here, I have more infantry here, and the result is that his stack is dying. When you look at the map, of course the situation is that Ottoman Empire, Greece and Arabia in one coalition, and West Algeria and East Libya in the other coalition. Where we see that Greece and Turkey, they are starting to mass some troops at my border. I mean, his Togo is also here and he's a little bit annoying with it. So right now I'm doing very great, right? I'm very big, I'm beating Sweden, I took over all of Poland, I took over all of Caucasus. So right now I need to chill, I need to sit back, I need to do what I wanted to do originally like a few days ago. So I just took Sweden's capital, so that's 3 capitals. So my economy is booming. And what does that mean? More railways to get even richer. How are you even supposed to deal with these Zeppelins? Aren't they kind of crazy? I spent a bunch of gold right now, like most of the gold I had, to create one fighter But I mean, to defend this Zeppelin on the big territory that I have, I mean, I feel like it's basically impossible, no? Before you could skip air, I felt like, but with the Zeppelin hero now, air is, I think, mandatory, no? Like, you cannot put balloons in every of your cities. And even then, like, against one balloon, you're gonna take a lot of damage from the Zeppelin. He grouped all his units and then charged me. Greece is still passive. Turkey is still passive. So pretty much everything going according to plan right now. Alright, so Sweden is finally collapsing. It took a while, he had a bunch of heroes. It's a very tight choke point, right? He had high-level fortresses, a lot of losses, but we also took some losses. They did around 2-1. So I'm sinking a lot of British convoys, and I am trying to invade Britain, because if we look at the map, I feel like I'm very incentivized to not attack these guys, because they are in between me and the other people. So if they are gonna push this way, they need to go through them, which basically makes, you know, there be a conflict between these two coalitions. And during that whole time, you know, I can just build up really eco-hard, but still, like, a majority of my provinces are hovering around, I don't know, the 60-70% morale mark, which is not that great. Alright, so the situation is of course that West Algeria and East Algeria are allied, and they are by far the best players in the game together with me. You know, Ottoman Empire is basically not worth mentioning, Central USA not worth mentioning, Greenland may be annoying but not really afraid of him, Greece worth mentioning, but I don't know, I don't think he's that good of a player either, and UK probably already gone. And West Algeria and East Libya, they have already declared war on Greece. I think they're about to do something like this. As you can see, I am invading the UK. I'm using the Zeppelin not really in the way he's intended to, but more just to, like, you know, as like tactical bombers from Call of War, you know, just to clear small pockets of infantry. Okay, so East Libya is starting to attack Ottoman Empire. It's only gonna take like probably 2 in-game days for all of this to be swallowed up, right? I mean, I think they are overstretched, right? In Call of War, I would go at it like any moment now, but it's not Call of War, it's Supremacy, and all my provinces are already low morale. Like, this has a target morale of 71, which means that this province loses me resources. West Algeria is trying to sneak London away from me, and I thought I would not let that happen. I'm gonna declare war on West Algeria. I'm not even gonna try to negotiate or tell them to move away. I'm just gonna send my submarine in there. But from what we see here, their armies are not very high quality. It's a lot of infantry, and then I guess they have some ships, but that's mostly it, which makes sense, right? Because they don't have a lot of materials. 1 double wood here, and then the other guy has like 1 double steel here. That's basically it. This just seems like too strong of a stack. Okay. Alright, it's time to start the big war, I guess. So I was having a really great time pushing back West Algeria and Libya, but then I saw something. Stormtroopers. Fucking stormtroopers. It's been a while since I played Supremacy here, so I kind of forgot about stormtroopers. And I thought they were nerfed, but they are still completely busted. 32 in attack. The hero buffs them 20% HP, 30% attack. They ignore fortifications. And you don't need factories to build them. Like, the main bottleneck with all these big units is the factory levels, right? And then these units also still take like 10 hours, even though I already have a level 3 factory. And oh my god, the stormtroopers do more attack damage than even the light tank does. Yes, the light tank is overall a better unit, but it also costs a shit ton of more. Oh my god, stormtroopers, what the fuck? This already makes me want to not play the game. And I thought we would already be late enough into the game that it would maybe not be as oppressive anymore. But man, stormtroopers, are you kidding me? 660 is absolutely crazy. And then they also ignore fortifications. What am I supposed to do against this? Now, I don't think I will die here, but I am very tempted to just now chicken out and ask them for the coalition victory. But also, you actually found a way to make a country with a low material start work, because these 14 stormtroopers basically cost almost no materials to create. And if this was just a cavalry army, I could hold this fort 100%, right? I have a ton of units here. If I spawn a Joffrey here, I pull all the random trash units I have in the area and have a level 4 fort, I think I have like a defense of maybe 300 even. And then it should be easy, but stormtroopers, 660 damage, and there's only 14 in this stack. Wait, what the fuck? Why did his attack damage of his army just go up by 100? Oh, he's healing it with pay to win. Oh. So yeah, guys, I mean, this is not something I want to deal with. You know, he even healed his stack and now it's at 750. I mean, stormtroopers are just a little bit too crazy. 14 attack, plus 30% attack, plus 18% hit points. Nope, nope, nope. That is just OP. I thought that they nerfed stormtroopers, and they probably did nerf stormtroopers, but really, they are not really nerfed. Absolutely crazy. 14 attack. You know, that's basically a heavy tank. What the fuck? I don't understand. Like, I texted them, you know, invite me, don't invite me, I don't care. You know, my Supremacy profile, I don't really care at all. I don't care about my Call of War profile either, but, you know, Supremacy, I really couldn't care less. And this is, I mean, this is just a matter of time, right? The only thing that makes him pause is he cannot see into these fortresses and he doesn't know what's in there. But there's nothing here, man. You can just roll over it. And even if I pull all my cavalry together, I'm not gonna come close to this. And he can probably make more stormtroopers. No, I don't want to deal with this. It's such a shame that Supremacy videos just always have this involved. Like every game you play in Supremacy, there is pay to win just so omnipresent. You confront it with pay to win in an unfair way every single game. You know, in Call of War, it's rare. I think Supremacy can be a fun game, right? It's very nice to mix it up from Call of War. It plays differently. I wanted to make some guides about it, you know. But first I would need to figure out the game a little bit more. But man, I can't. Supremacy is just doomed, completely unplayable. Not worth playing the game if you're gonna face this shit every single game. But yeah, I mean, I really don't care if they're gonna invite me into the coalition or not. I'm just gonna go inactive here. Because I'm not gonna play Supremacy anymore anyways. Like, this is just crazy. I mean, they're ruining the game. It's like Tribal Wars, you know? Die Stimme. I used to play it when I was a kid. And I would play like a speed round every few years. Very fun game. But I think they did the same thing there. It used to be like premium account. Then there used to be some pay to win features. And then there was no escape anymore. And I haven't played the game since then anymore. It seems like they're doing the same thing with the Zeppelin now, which is another crazy thing. Even the Zeppelin here, I think, is absolutely crazy. Yeah, I don't want to bother. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's just such a toxic mentality from the devs to be like, the only way we can justify the effort of improving the game and adding a new unit is to make it a pay-to-win unit. I mean, it's just such unhinged rationalization. At some point, you just gotta say, enough is enough. And I mean, if you guys like the game, enjoy it, but not for me.